Hello, and welcome back to Stars Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody is watching on the replay. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I am joined by my brother T. You already know the T stands
Yo.
for Turkish. It is what it is. We are here for another stream. We are here for another stream, people. A lot of news to speak about today. A lot of news to speak about today. Not only are we going to be doing the Brentford versus Arsenal match reaction, but we're also going to be speaking about a few links to the club because the January transfer window is now open. Do you know what I mean? The January transfer window is now open, guys.
Mhm.
So, listen, man, you can see a smile on my face. We're going to get into it, of course. But T, how you doing, my broski, man? What you saying? You good?
Big up, bro. I'm doing good.
Mm,
Satisfied with the second half performance. Satisfied with the links that we had so far, and I just need to see these things happen in fruition. So that's
yeah.
the only thing left. So we didn't look bad. I feel like we found our new right wing until Saka returns. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we have a few topics to talk about.
Yeah, we
And
definitely do.
yeah, man, it's looking positive for now. So yeah, man, it's looking good.
Yeah. We definitely do have a few topics to discuss, bro. Definitely, bro. But listen, big up to the chat, big up to Aaron in the building, big up to Nathan, big up to FK, of course. Big up today. I'll be nice and not call you frauds. There we go. When did you get manners all of a sudden? Fraud. Get out of here, man. Doesn't suit you, FK. Yeah, just call us frauds, okay? Um, Look at this. Sorry, you're gonna be professional today, yeah? It lasted 2 seconds. Lasted 2 seconds. Her being nice, bro. It lasted 2 seconds. Big up to Hyper in the building. Big up to Twisted in the building. And listen, we gotta get straight into it, yeah? We gotta get straight into it, bro. I feel like we need to leave the match reaction for later. Actually, let's get the match reaction out of the way. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. Firstly, this first half was so below par. I feel like we weren't good in that first half. There's not really much intensity. We let them get through with that one counter attack, and it was so easy for them to score. But overall, I think that first half wasn't something that we can be proud of because we weren't as clinical as we'd want to be. We weren't creating as many chances as we could. Um, as for the second half, whatever was said to these men in the changing room needs to be said at halftime every single time because they came out fired up in that second half. They came out, done the job, got their 2 goals. I think we'd equalized already, but they got their 2 goals, put ourselves comfortably in the lead, and then just relaxed. It was a professional performance, and that's what I like to see. Of course, I'd want a few more goals just to help us with the goal difference, but I'm not complaining about wins. Do you know what I mean? I love to see that. I love to see the performances like that. Where you just win, khalas, professional, quick one, bang. You ain't touching our goal. And if you do, it's like once or twice maybe. That's what
Mhm.
I like to see. But some standout performers for me personally. I think Nwaneri was very good. He's in the title, so obviously I think he's good. I think he was on fire yesterday. That was a brilliant first start in the Premier League for Ethan Nwaneri. We could see that clearly. Thomas Partey was good. I'm gonna say that the defenders were good as well. Timber, half and half. I think he was good at times, but then I think that challenge definitely shouldn't be making that challenge because he's gonna miss the next game now. Do you know what I mean? So I have to grill him for that. I have to grill him for that because you shouldn't be making those stupid challenges. I don't know what people in our defense are doing, like our defenders, because in this season, they've been making like weird stuff like this, bro. They've been doing weird stuff like this, or just doing mad challenges, or making stupid tackles, or doing stupid things like pulling the players back. And bro, it's just not worth it. Why? Do you know what I mean? You're a defender. There's no need for you to go and foul them. Yeah, it's all good. Let the attackers do that. If the attackers miss a game, khalas, we can get another attacker in. But for the defenders, you guys are key in keeping the goals out. I prefer you guys don't do that, bro. I prefer you guys keep out of the book. Do you know what I mean? I know sometimes they make a tackle and it is where it is, a last ditch tackle. Maybe it's a wrong tackle, whatever. But bro, just try, man. Just try and stay out of the book, man. That's all I want. Gabriel Jesus, this guy is reborn, bro. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I just hope that it doesn't mess up the aim, which is to get a new striker. Because if it does, then this club is a joke. Yeah. Yes, Jesus is doing good right now. No, he's not the answer. No, he's not the future striker. No, he's not going to be consistent season in, season out. Let's just get our head out of our ass for a second, and let's understand that this is merely a purple patch. Do you know what I mean? Let's not act like this is what he does. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not been like that for a minute. Martinelli scored the goal, so big up to him. Yeah, that's what we're giving him big ups for. Martinelli scored a goal, and guys, I'll say it once, and I'll say it again, mate. Yeah, actually, I'm not even saying it. I was alive yesterday, man. I was alive. You know when something happens, yeah, and it's so great and it's so monumental that like it just brings you to life. Yeah. That's what happened to me when Martinelli scored that goal, bro. And let's hope and pray that this can awaken Martinelli somehow, and this guy can just go on a scoring spree, bro, and just start scoring goals after goal after goal after goal after goal. Do you know what I mean? Let's just hope. Let's just hope that happens. Mikel Merino with another very good game. I don't know if people because people hated on him when they saw him in the starting 11. They're frauds. Let me just get another clip. This is for all the people who hated and told me that Mikel Merino in that starting 11 was going to be a problem. Fools! I call you fools! You fools! You. Listen, man. He was doing all right, bro. He was doing all right out there, bro. He was actually pretty good. Martin Odegaard, bro. Calafiori.
Que schifo.
What is all of this about, bro? What's up with these guys? What is up with with Odegaard since this child has come into the world? Yeah. And then what is up with Calafiori and just letting his man get in, bro? Do we have another Zinchenko on our hands? Is this Zinchenko 2.0? Like, I'm prepared to give him the year, of course. Yeah, because I said I'm giving him a season anyway before I start to judge. Yeah. But let's be serious, man. It's getting beyond a joke now. It is getting beyond a joke. Like, seriously, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of this guy, bro. I've had enough already. Like, he just needs to buck up his ideas now and start to just build up a bit of consistency for me. Yeah, I'm not going to ask for you to freaking be removed from this team. I'm not going to say, oh, he needs to go. Oh, he doesn't deserve to play. I think you do deserve to play because I think going forward, you're actually all right. Apart from obviously yesterday where he kind of had a clanger, bro. His passes were going all over the place. I think yesterday was just a bad game from him. But I can understand that he needs that first season. I hope that he can build that courage and build that confidence. Martin Odegaard is somebody that I need to speak about because this is personal for me. Do you know what I mean? He's the captain. He's the skipper. Here's the thing for me, yeah? That performance yesterday from Odegaard was embarrassing. As the skipper and as the captain on the team, it was embarrassing. It was just plain and simple. He should not be performing like that. There's a certain level that you get to where you reached. You have to keep that level. You cannot drop below that level. Yeah, I don't want to see man dropping stinkers. As my skipper, you can't drop stinkers, bro. That you can't let that happen. That's unforgivable. So I can't let this man just do this, misplacing passes, shots going all over the place. Like, bro, this is I can't lie, man. I can't lie. Yeah. This is a different Erdegaard that we're seeing. Someone who isn't composed. Erdegaard before used to be composed. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know what's going on. Regardless, I know that he's got it in him. Yeah. And I know he can return back to form. Inshallah, we see that. But for this game, it was a stinker. Have I named everybody? David Raya, I'm not going to go in on him too much. Do you know what I mean? He's got enough credit in the bank, bro. I don't need to go on him, going on him
Hmm.
much.
I
Yeah,
mean,
have I
you
named everybody?
mentioned pretty much everyone.
Yeah. All right.
You just didn't mention the bench players, but I don't think that's important for this game.
Allah, it's not. Allah, it's not.
So yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's a game of two halves.
Mhm.
First half was shocking to say the least. We were just playing long ball FC, you know what I'm saying? Long ball and inshallah the whole time, with no end product, with no success whatsoever. I feel like Martinelli looked really. You know what I noticed, because this is what I noticed in the first half. You have the 16-yard box, yeah, like this.
Mhm.
You have players like around these parts, I mean, in the right and in the left. Even Jesus was on the left together with Martinelli, and the
Mhm.
middle was completely empty. It was completely empty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Haram.
a
Haram.
for me it was like, okay, this team is not the usual team that we go out with. Normally Arteta shoehorns Havertz in a position.
Mm.
We have normally we would have Rice. We wouldn't have Nwaneri right wing. You know what I'm saying? This was the first time. This was his Premier League debut, let alone in a whole different position. You know what I'm saying? So um, yeah, it was a weird one for me, because sometimes even I could see Merino further ahead than Odegaard, and I was like, what's that all about? You know what I'm saying? He was even sometimes ahead of Jesus. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? And I felt like in the first half it didn't click the whole, because this was a new style of how we wanted to play with this team. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it didn't click. You know. And in the second half, it just, for some reason, it clicked. Okay. But the reason that it clicked is because Merino didn't go as much forward in the second half, and we had Jesus going forward. We had Nwaneri getting chances by the byline, getting corners, and doing some nice crosses, and so on and so forth. So we didn't focus on Merino that much. I feel like this team sometimes can rely too much on the number 8 going forward, and when that whole thing stopped, like Merino going forward and stuff, and when he just planted his position next to Party, then we suddenly started playing well. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So for me, it's like I said, it's a game of two halves. It was a first half of figuring it out, and it was a second half of little tweaks until it worked, and it actually worked. And yeah, man, I just want to say hats off to players like Nwaneri.
Mhm.
I want to say hats off to Gabriel Jesus. I feel like maybe this is maybe some gooners are gonna take this the wrong way, but I feel like we get a better Gabriel Jesus in this team if we don't have a Kai Havertz in this team. And the reason why I say this is normally when Jesus plays striker, you have Havertz at the 8th. And Havertz at the 8th is going forward a lot. He's always at the box, always expecting a cross. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He leaves a big hole, big gap in the midfield, to the point that Gabriel Jesus needs to drop deep a lot. To the
Mm.
point that he uh, starts playing number 8 slash left wing, for example. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So what you do is you're gonna get our striker out of position just to feed Havertz. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we
Yeah.
sacrifice a lot in this team just to feed Havertz. You know what I'm saying? And in this game, we didn't have Havertz. We didn't have even have Havertz on the bench. Of course, I do not wish anyone sickness whatsoever, but I feel like no Havertz in this team at all was just a breath of fresh air in the way we just played football. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everyone was dynamic. We didn't have a slow, sluggish guy in the midfield just getting the ball and passing back, passing sideways. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Havertz does when he plays midfield. The only use that we have at Kai Havertz in the number 8 is that he kind of plays as a second striker going into the box. But when it comes to build-up play, when it comes to you know what I'm saying, those kinds of things, Havertz is not the best player for. And in this game, I feel like we had players playing in positions that they
Mm.
were actually comfortable in. You know what
Natural
I'm saying?
positions.
Yeah, their natural positions. You could even see Gabriel Jesus going to the left wing, and you know what I'm saying, Martinelli at striker, and that's what
Hmm.
we want to see because we said, hey, we want to see Martinelli more at the striker. And when you have players like Havertz, we do not have the luxury to play players like Martinelli at the striker position. You know what I'm saying, rotate within the game. So for me, I feel like having no Havertz in this team just um, gave these players the possibility to play their game, and I feel like we looked very, very dynamic and very good in the second half.
Yeah.
Um, and Gabriel Jesus scored again, and that's one of those things that if you do not um, pull him out of his position and let him drop deep to the number 8, you will get goals from him. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So for me, uh, yeah, I am satisfied because we've heard a lot of things. People said, "Oh, it's just Brentford" after we beat them. But at the beginning, before the game, people said, "Oh, they have this, they have that, they have the best attack, they have the blah blah blah." You know what I'm saying? Best home record. And even I said that, and I respected them for it. But I never said after the game, "Oh, it's just Brentford." No. But the people that were just that were saying, "Oh, hey, it's Brentford. It's going to be a tough game." Blah blah blah. Those people suddenly said, "Oh, it's just Brentford. They have so and so many injuries." You know what I'm saying? Like changing the energy, moving the goalpost after we beat them. And I feel like,
Awesome.
yeah, he is an example, but more people did that. So for me, just to finish off by saying this, first half could have been better, but I'm happy that we got it clicking at the second half. But I said it in the group chat straight after the game as well. It was a very, very professional performance, a kind of performance that we needed from this team because we have important injuries. Okay, let's not, because some people say, oh, we have injuries as well. Your injury is nothing compared to Bukayo Saka. Okay, that's just a fact because this guy was the second most efficient player in this league after Mohamed Salah. You know what I'm saying? So have some respect, okay? And I
Fact.
feel like we reacted well in this game to a tough opponent away from home with a team with no Saka and a 17-year-old playing right wing. And it's safe to say that we found our new right wing, bro, after this game. The only thing I have criticized about in this game is playing Calafiori when Miles Lewis Skelly was in good form. I feel like he sometimes he just cannot play them both at once. You know what I'm saying? Nwaneri and Miles Lewis Skelly. He is it's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Serena. Of good morning. I don't know. I have no sense of time, bro.
It's good morning for her.
Yeah, good morning for her. Good morning for her. But at the end of the day, I feel like some changes were not needed, but
Hmm.
it worked out at the end after they got subbed. You know, so yeah, like I said, professional performance. We needed this. It's 3 points. It's just as simple as that, bro. People can cry what they want about how we won this game. If any of your teams went to Brentford away this season and won in this fashion, you would be happy and you wouldn't say shit. So Have some respect, have some shame, some decorum, and give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, listen, I agree, man. I agree with a lot what you said. I definitely agree with the whole thing about players playing in their natural positions. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I agree with that because I'm tired of seeing this Kai Havertz guy play and run into the spaces that Gabriel Jesus should be occupying,
Yeah.
the spaces that Jesus should be in. Get Havertz is there, like, bro, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, just leave it. Let Jesus do his thing. He's at the moment he's scoring goals. At the moment he's in good form. So let's just let him do what he's doing. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
There's no need
Yep.
to move things about and try and disrupt everything, bro. Do you know what I mean? Um, but overall, very good performance. I think Ethan Nwaneri was brilliant, man. I can't lie.
Bro, outstanding,
This
outstanding.
kid
It was
is
even
just
better than I expected. You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
one of them,
same,
bro. Wallah.
same. Bro. He just has so much confidence, yeah, and
Yeah.
it looked brilliant. Honestly, it looked brilliant. You could see he was confident. He was taking his man on. You could see when he did that little through the legs and getting past the guy. Like, do you know what I mean? He was in his zone, bro. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean? And you got to appreciate that from a young kid, bro. He's cooking people, bro. He's cooking, man. Like, it's crazy. So, just hats off to Ethan Nwaneri because I think he was brilliant yesterday. He's definitely one of the standout players. He was my man of the match, in my personal opinion, just because of the
Mine was
performance that he
party.
done. What was that?
I said mine was party. I thought
Okay.
party was vintage party in the second half, bro. He was unplayable. That
Yeah,
was
in
a
the second
madman.
half he was. In the first half, I had questions though.
Yeah, everyone though, everyone was looking crap at the first half. Let's be real, you know what I'm saying? It's not like
Yeah.
he was the outstanding ones. No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Mm. Yeah, no. Listen, yeah, everybody was looking a bit mad at the start of the game. But in regards to Ethan, I think, bro, this guy just needs to play more and more on that right wing now. That's it. Forget about this whole, uh, forget about this whole doing this and doing that, trying to play Martinelli there, trying to play Trossard there, trying to play this there, trying to play that there. Like, bro, Ethan Wanyeri, that's his position until Saka comes back.
Yep.
Yeah, let him have it, bro. He looks confident, bro. Let him generate a bit of form. Let him just get comfortable in the position. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he needs to. I think although he had a good game, yeah, although he had a good game, it must be like he must have a few games to just get used to the runs, get used to every. Because if you play him there once and don't play him there again, it's gonna be
Hmm.
like, bro, what was the point? Do you know,
Yeah.
what was the point? So
Hmm.
yeah, definitely needs to play again. Even if we get somebody in, depending on who we get in, bro, Ethan Wanyeri deserves a few more games in that position, bro, just to see what he does, bro. Because we saw him, bro. He was very, very confident yesterday, man. I was very, very happy with his performance.
I mean, not only that. It's imagine we bring a winger in January. I'm even down to even drop Odegaard for Nwaneri if Odegaard keeps having games like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Then I feel like players like Nwaneri just deserve to play, just like
Yeah,
how Miles Lewis Skelly took over the position of Calafiori and other players when they were injured.
yeah.
But even when they returned, Miles Lewis Skelly just kept
Remained.
playing. Yeah, he remained playing. So I feel like we need to give the same energy and the same confidence and the same trust in a player like Nwaneri. This guy's just turned 17 years old, but it doesn't change the fact that in this day of age, in this new era of football, we can see a lot of youngsters of his age, like Lamine Yamal, a perfect example of that age, actually breaking out into the first team,
Mm.
and even rivals. Okay, even you know what I'm saying, the biggest Man United fans, like Rance, for example. Rance is a, you know what I'm saying, Rance is the Arsenal agenda guy. Even he can admit that Nwaneri is a baller and he deserves to start over anyone who's now currently available for that position. So, and I agree. He is a big talent, and I feel like he deserves way more playing time. And now we have the chance to give him that playing time with the Saka injury. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
my worry is more Odegaard in this case because I feel like he needs to pick up his form. He was I feel like he was our worst player yesterday.
Got any attack in front?
Just in general. I feel like he was literally our worst player. Even worse than Calafiori. Because apart from that one time that Calafiori got cooked by Umbuemo, which is unacceptable because you need to he's gonna cut to that left foot, you know what I'm saying? You need to prevent that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do that, he just let him come to him. And
Mm.
that's a big mistake. But apart from that, Calafiori was not as bad as Odegaard because Odegaard misplaced a lot of passes. His shots went to Highbury, you know what I'm saying? And Highbury doesn't even exist anymore. You know what I'm saying?
The flats, bro. The
Yeah,
flats.
the flats. It literally went to flats, bro. So I feel like Odegaard, everything that he did that just didn't work. And even in the second
Mm.
half, he didn't look that great. We were just really fortunate that the other players stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Odegaard needs to take a long look at himself and say, hey, I am the captain of this football club and I
Hmm.
need to step up right now because I'm not doing it for these guys. And that is the case because this guy has no assists, no goals, there's no involvements. And yes, you don't have to always have GA to be effective, but even apart from that, even apart from the GA, he is not as effective for me in these last few games. Not just this game, but this is a reoccurring thing for me right now. And I
Yeah.
feel like he needs to step up. And I know he had an injury, and I know we rushed him back. You know what I'm saying? But still, I feel like if you can play, you need to pick up your form. And if you cannot play, just sit on the bench and heal. If you're not healthy, go sit down and heal. But if you are healthy, play some good football. And that's not what he's doing right now. So, yeah, that's my whole story about Martin Odegaard. And hey, I said this. I said this before, and I'll say it again for people that forgot. I said Emil Smith Rowe, in my opinion, when we first brought in Odegaard, was the better number 10. You know what I'm saying? And Odegaard had that one amazing season, but apart from that, it all went downhill. I feel like Odegaard from that went downhill. His numbers went lower. Yes, he had a few brilliant games here and there, but apart from that, I feel like we didn't get enough consistency from this guy, and he needs to pick it up, bro, because it's starting to annoy me personally.
Mm.
You know?
Um. Yeah. Listen. Here's the thing with the Martin Odegaard point. I just feel like he's been more consistent than he has been inconsistent, in my personal opinion. The way I look at it, bro. Yes, he doesn't score the goals like he did in that first season. But I think he got double digits on goals and assists that season. He was competing he was competing with De Bruyne that season as well, for G goals and assists. Um, but what I will say is that Martin Odegaard still has that. Do you know what I mean? Martin Odegaard still has that ability, still has that IQ, still has that reading of the game. He's having a rough patch at the moment, but I've seen him already play a very high level. I'm not just gonna throw him under the bus. And I think
No,
like,
no, and
listen,
I don't
Arsenal.
do that.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not. But I'm just saying, like, let's not do stuff like this. Arsenal forever. You're a G. I got a lot of love for you,
No,
bro. But
but you
saying
know
would
who
I
I
sell
would sell?
Odegaard for a 10 is crazy. You can't create a player like Odegaard, bro. Like they don't just come every now and then, bro. Sorry, they don't come all the time.
Hmm.
The players like him are just not around all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
They're gems. You don't just find them, bro. They just
I know, but bro, I feel like at this moment in time he is more of a luxury player. I feel like he needs to find some sort of consistency because we don't see it in every game, bro. Because you know what Odegaard annoys me the most? The Odegaard that takes 5, 6 touches before passing the ball or shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And Akmal said it in the chat. He said Olmo, get Olmo. Okay, that's impossible. But just compare Olmo with Odegaard, for example. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Olmo does his stuff with way less touches, way less thinking, way less left right. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do all those fancy stuff. Yes, he can, but he's just more efficient with it, and he is just way faster and sharper. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
Mm.
like Odegaard is just glowing, of flying around sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He's just gloating around, and I feel like, bro, you need to have some venom in you, some oomph. You know what I'm saying? He just misses that oomph. You know what I'm saying? Because a player can be decent, but he's just missed that. You know what I'm saying? That final. You know what I'm saying? I just missed that from Odegaard. I feel like. And
Mm.
so, yeah, yes, I agree. Odegaard is a great player, and we have a good player in our hands. And I know the injury set him back, but it's not. How should I say? For me, it's not weird to call this out because this is a reoccurring issue. This is not 1 or 2 games. This is more than that. So I feel like it can be called out and it can be talked about. So,
Mm.
and that's why I mean with if Odegaard has these bad patches, and we buy a winger, for example, then I
Mm.
am open to the option to play Ethan Nwaneri instead of Odegaard. I am open to that
Well,
option, bro.
yeah. Listen. If Odegaard's having bad games, yes, of course he's obviously liable to be dropped. Which, to be honest, I don't think that will happen because he's a skipper. He's the captain. Captains don't get dropped. But regardless, he's in my mind he's liable to get dropped. However, what I'm saying is, yes, I can understand what you're saying in regards to like, sometimes it takes too many touches, but I feel like that's just now. Because a lot of the times, bro, like last season, bro, he wasn't taking too many touches. Last season, it was bing bang done. The
Mhm.
ball's in space for somebody to attack
Yeah,
it.
and I agree, and I want to see that is what I mean because
Yeah,
at this
no, I
moment we don't
understand
see
that,
that.
but I think right now he's just in a cold patch at the moment, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bit of a bad patch at the moment, and this is the thing. Once he builds up that um partnership with Ethan Wanyeri on the right, I think we're gonna see a different Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? I think he's gonna get a bit more comfortable. He just needs to build that back up. I feel like with Saka when he came in, Saka obviously they had some games, but obviously Saka's now gone, and now he's just trying to find his way around the pitch because that was normally where he operated the most is on Saka's side. So definitely needs to be something that we need to look at.
Mhm.
But listen, I just for me, Odegaard is just irreplaceable, man. In my eyes, I think he's irreplaceable. I think nobody on the pitch can do it like him, bro. When it comes to reading the game, when it comes to passing
I
the ball,
mean, didn't
Mate,
Arteta sub him off a few games ago because he was playing bad?
yeah.
There you go. He
What's-
is replaceable at this moment in time because he is not playing good right now, bro.
no, he may get subbed off at this time, but what I'm saying though is for me, I don't see anybody else on the football pitch that can do what Odegaard does to his level when he's at his best.
Yes, and I agree. But
Yeah,
if Odegaard is in good form, then yes. But at this
yeah,
moment in time, he is not in good form. And
mm,
I feel like if he still has this injury or if he still has pain from this injury, heal from it. I feel like I feel like do not play him then because I do not want to have another Ben White situation where this guy needs to have surgery at the end of all of this. You know what I'm saying? I feel
mm.
like let the guy heal, let the guy gather himself. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not the case, and if he has bad games, then not no one in this team is immune to get dropped for another player, especially if that other player is playing good, just like how we did with Miles Lewis Skelly and Calafiori.
All right. Well, listen, let's part that for a bit and let's go
Okay,
to the
yeah, yeah.
let's go
Okay,
to the let's go to the exciting bit, man,
yeah,
because
yeah,
this is
yeah,
what
okay.
we want to speak about. Um, let's start off with Evan Ferguson because uh on
Is that
loan,
still a thing?
a loan move. Yeah, man, it's back. It's back. Do you know what I mean? Evan Ferguson's linked to the club again, on a loan deal. At the moment, it's not guaranteed if Brighton will let him go.
Hmm.
they're still discussing it to see whether they'll let him go on a loan deal. But what are your thoughts on Evan Ferguson coming in on a loan?
I mean, it's numbers, but it's not good enough. It's not something we actually need. It's not someone who can actually take this position and make it his own, in my opinion. I feel like we still have more with players like Havertz who are actually effective, in my opinion. I don't feel like Evan Ferguson have been living up to that hype that people put him in last year. So I feel like we can do much better than someone like Evan Ferguson,
I think
who
he's
was
been injured,
also, yeah,
possibly. That's my
he is injured, but he's also very, very young. So uh, the whole shabacle of people saying, "Oh, Nwaneri is young, he's raw," blah blah blah, can also be said about him almost because he's also really young and he's injury prone. So I don't feel like he is the right profile for us to go for.
opinion.
For me, I would rather go for Osimhen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There you
no,
are.
no, no, I feel you. And here's the thing: at the moment, that's just coming up as a loan offer. It's not like a we're trying to buy him offer. Do you know what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah.
It's a loan offer. So most likely they will look if this is what's happening, or if this is what they're trying to go down, or this is the route that they're trying to go down. Then clearly they're gonna try canceling one of the loans, which is interesting to be honest. If you look at it from the outside and just analyze what's going on. It's interesting that they're gonna cancel one of these loans.
Hmm.
I don't think it's gonna be Sterling as much as I hoped. I think it will be Neto who they do cancel the loan.
I mean, yeah, we can use Sterling in games at least. You know what I'm saying? That's how we cannot use, bro. He was just here on vacation a few weeks, and now, khalas, he's gonna
Well,
leave, bro.
the thing is, he could play in the FA Cup though. He can play in the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, sure, but I do not want to see him at the FA Cup. Just give it to the young guy from Ajax. I forget his name every time, bro.
Tommy
It's Tommy
Setford.
Tommy Setford. Tommy Setford. Yeah, I know.
But on Evan Ferguson, if we get him, if we get Evan Ferguson, bring him in on loan, I'm not completely against it because yeah, he did still have that that decent little season that he had, bro. That little stint that he had for Brighton. Then he got the injuries. Then it went a bit pear shaped because of the injuries. In my personal opinion, I think it was the injuries that done it to him. But I wouldn't mind getting him on loan to see what he does. Let's just get him on loan. There's no risk with a loan, and his wages are not mad. I think his wages might max they'll be is like 20K max
Mm.
because Brighton don't pay high wages. So the max he's probably on is 20K. Actually, let me just double check that.
I mean, I last year I read something about them re-signing him just to get more money for him. Maybe he earns more now, but it's also possible that he earns really low because of his age, because he's
Let me
not
see.
like 19, I think 18, 19. So yeah.
He is on. He is on. These man's wage bill is mad. There's nobody over 87K, bro. The highest is 87K, and that's 30 Kadioglu. The only one.
Wait, is he the highest earned
Let me
player?
see. Yeah, he's the highest earner.
Oh, Ferdi Kadıoğlu, the most earned player from Brighton? That's insane, bro.
87K a week.
That's insane. And that's pretty low still, but
Um,
bro,
yeah, bro.
hey,
Evan
that I'm
Ferguson
proud of him.
is
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
Evan Ferguson is on 30K a week. So he's on
There
30K
you
a
go.
week at the moment, which is not too bad, bro. Like I can't lie, it's just on loan I would take him, bro. On
Okay,
loan I would take him.
now we go back to memory lane and we go back to the last stream that we had together, Sat. What did the article tell us? What did it tell
That we have
us?
money.
We have money. We don't have money. We
No,
have
but what I'm
listen.
saying is,
We do not have money. We have money. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah,
the big the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the penny pig
this
stuff. You
guy
know what I'm
said
saying?
money, bro.
Bro,
Oh, you're a
this is
joker.
not the store brand stuff. We're gonna actually eat some proper, You know what I'm saying? It's a proper Lay's instead of the proper of the supermarket brand. So in this case, Evan Ferguson, when it comes to financial stuff, it could be good, but is it really okay? Listen, we are in a title race. This guy is 18, 19. He's injury prone. Is this really someone that pushes us to the next level to challenge Liverpool for this final half of the season?
Pushes us, no, but gives us. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, because I feel like we're looking at this. Yeah, when I say alone, yeah, when I say alone, I'm saying it's somebody who can come in and might surprise us. And if he doesn't do well, oh well, it's alone. Do you know what I mean? We
But
get
there
rid
you
of
go.
him, send him back.
Might surprise
No,
us.
no,
It's
but
a gamble.
yeah, of course, it's a
It's a
might.
dice
He's a
roll.
youngster, bro. You're
It's a
taking
coin
no, no,
flip. You know what I'm saying?
but, no, no, yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's an opportunity in the market which you're taking a chance on. Do you know
Of
what I mean?
course, of course.
And we've seen him actually score goals before for for Brighton. So maybe all he needs is that little push. He just needs that little a little bit of comfort there. Do you know what I mean? Maybe Arteta puts his arm around him for the remainder of his
Oh,
thing, and then we might be able
oh.
to get something out of him in the FA Cup, or do you know what I mean? Utilize him and use him in the cup competitions, bro. You act like this guy's gonna come in. He's gonna be our starter in the Champions League. He's gonna be a starter in our Premier League. Like, bro, he's not. But
But we
what I'm
need that
saying
though.
is, I'll
But what
take
you
him
don't
on
understand
loan.
is we need that though. We
Yeah,
need
but I'm
that
not. I'm not
because we
expecting.
lost the player who scored for us in the Champions League, who scored and assisted for us
So
in this league. You know what I'm saying? Evan
yes,
Ferguson is not gonna cut that, bro.
yes, okay, but I'm not talking about this guy coming in and being the main guy, bro.
But
I'm
we need that
expecting us to
though.
go. I'm expecting us to go into the market and get more players.
Okay,
I
so
think. I
so
think we're gonna get a
let's
couple of
say this.
players.
Let's say this. Yeah, Arsenal is notoriously known for being a club that doesn't buy big volume of players. We only buy a few players here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I
And
feel like we can get two
imagine
or
we
three.
buy two. Imagine we buy two players or loan two players in the January transfer window. One of them is Evan Ferguson. I'm not happy with that, bro. Personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm not happy with that, bro, because I rather use those two slots who are really limited in the first place on actual good players who are ready now and who are not risks like Evan Ferguson. Because at the end of the day, he is a risk.
Yeah, yeah, but it doesn't cost money, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not a large. This is what I think you lot are not understanding is that if you bring in Evan Ferguson, it's not a large like financial risk for them. It's not. So it's not gonna cause a madness, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's not gonna cause them to be like, okay, we signed Evan Ferguson on loan. Let's shut up shop, bro. That's it. We're done for the night. They know that they need an attacker going forward long term. They know they need a winger long term because Saka needs the backup. So they've been forced they've with the injuries forced their hand now, where they
Okay, so
have to get the backup. So
you're saying imagine we go for two players, but if we loan Evan Ferguson, then we can go for three players because that one didn't cost us money. Is that what
yes,
you're saying?
yes.
Because I don't feel like this club is gonna do that because they
No,
never
no,
do
but
that.
even
You know what I'm saying?
if you look at the situation that it is and how quickly it started already,
Hmm.
yeah, how quickly the rumors have started already, it does look like they're gonna.
With Trent, you mean?
It does look. It
You
does
got the
look.
call straight away.
Trent, I need to
Hello,
speak to you
Trent.
about
Hello.
contract. I need to speak to you about contract, all right? No, but here's the thing. Like, I just feel, I just feel like at the moment it looks like we're going to be very active in this transfer window. So if we brought him in, I wouldn't be completely outraged and completely mad. Of course, if that's the only player that we get, then I'm going to be furious. Of course,
Hmm.
but I still think that there's going to be a lot more players that are going to come in, like the next player that we're going to speak about,
Hmm.
which is
Kubo,
Malak Kubo is here, mate. Yeah,
your guy, yeah.
Kubo linked to the club, mate. Yeah, Real Sociedad, open up the doors, man. Let him go, man. Let him be free, bro. Bring Kubo to the Emirates, man. I'm here, bro. I'm here for it, man. I need
Mm.
Kubo at my club, man. Yeah, young talent, brilliant, looks exciting on the ball. Bring him to my club, man. Let's see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens, bro. At this time, we need to bring some players in, man. Do you know what I mean? We need to bring some exciting talent in. We need to bring some players Kubo is good, man. Kubo is good. I'm excited to see him, man. I think he's definitely a baller. Now, Hyper, I can't lie. Hyper, there's not even. I don't even know why you're even putting those two in the same like area, bro. Isaac is levels ahead of Kubo,
That's
but
that's like saying a Lamborghini is better than Toyota. We know, bro.
yeah,
We know.
exactly, bro.
We know.
Wallahi, this man said a Lamborghini over Fiat Punto. Yeah, okay, we knew that, bro. It's not something mad, but here's the thing. When it comes to Kubo, I think he's a very young talent. I think it's interesting to see. Although, if we get him though, I don't know if we're gonna have to pay his release clause because his release clause is 50. I think it's either 50 million pounds or
Mhm.
it's 60 million euros. I'm not sure which one I heard. I'm
Okay.
actually gonna need to double check that
I'm gonna
because
look at the stats as well this season.
yeah, look up his stats. Is it
Yeah,
60
six
m?
60 M's, 60 M's.
60 million euros? Yeah, because I had it on the old bookmarks. Um,
Bookmarks.
yeah, the old bookmarks.
Did you
Mm.
know that this guy has just as many yellow cards as that he has goals in the league?
Yeah, man, it's great to see, man. We love it, man.
What you
Big
mean
up,
you
man.
love it, bro? What you
Big
mean?
up, man. We need somebody who can break the rules, man. These guys are too nice.
Yeah, of course. There you are.
Hey, listen, but
There
let me
you
be
are.
shameless, man. Listen, I'm excited because it's the first time that we're. Here's the thing. Right now, I'm just excited to see loads of different attackers because it's the first time in a while that we're getting like that we're seeing attackers linked to the club consistently, and we're seeing majority of them being attackers that are linked to the club. Do you know what I mean? So I'm excited at the moment,
Hmm.
and I'm here to listen to anything that these men are saying, bro. I'm here to listen to any offers, what they're trying to get in, what trying to bring in. I'm trying to be open minded, because let's face it, not all attackers are gonna be like. Do you know what I mean? Not all attackers are gonna look so good from the start, but then they come into the team and they become brilliant. You have to look at the Ben White signing. When Ben White came in, bro, we're like, bro, who's this schmuck? Why are we paying 50 mil for him? And then look what he is now. Do you know what I mean? Very good right back, reliable right back. So
Hmm.
let's just. I'm looking at this with an open mind. Of course, I still want to keep my. Um, of course, I want to still want to keep certain standards up, and I'm not helping my case there when I'm saying we can have Evan Ferguson in. But listen, let me just live, bro. Do you know what I mean? But
Hey,
I
bro.
think
You do you, bro.
looking at it objectively, yes, we do want a big name, but at the moment, the only two names that have been linked so far is Ferguson and Kubo. Ferguson is on a loan option, and Kubo is on a permanent deal, because I think that's the only thing they'll probably take, and that is a release clause as well. So release
Hmm.
clause, you just pay that straight up, and then bang, done. Do you know what I mean? But that release clause is 60 m's. Do you know what I mean? 60 million euros. So that's the only issue.
Can I ask you a question? And
Yes.
the chat can answer as well. If you had to pick in January, because they're basically around the same price, you had to choose between Nico Williams and Kubo. Who do you pick?
Nico Williams.
Okay, so you rather want Nico Williams over Kubo because Nico Williams is 10
Yeah.
million cheaper than Kubo.
Yeah, but I think the reason why they're not going for Nico Williams is because he's probably told these clubs, if Nico Williams wanted to go to another club, I think clubs would be in for him. But I think this guy has told Nico Williams has told these clubs, bro, I'm going Barca. So you man can just relax, do
Hmm.
whatever you want. I'm going Barca. And sometimes, like, I know we all say this thing about just spend the money though. They'll come if you give them the money. Like, Sometimes I realize that some of these players don't actually fully care about the money once they've
Look
made
at look at
least
look at
signed it.
Hyper, the fraud.
What do you say?
What a fraud, bro. He's
That's like
repeating what I'm
Arsenal.
saying, but he's using it against me, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
isn't Kubo a good player though? I mean, why is he 60 million if he's a bad player? You know what I'm saying?
No, no, he's a good player, but the only thing is with Kubo and the release clauses because that's what they set. Real Sociedad set that up as release clauses. Do you know what I mean? They set them up around 50 million, 60 million. Like you look at his release clause, 60 million. You look at uh what's his name in the midfield? What's the guy's name in the midfield, man?
From
That
who? Oh,
rejected
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi, 60 million
Zubimendi.
as well, I think.
I mean,
60 million was his release clause as well.
rejected by a release clause, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts. Do you know what I mean? So
I
this
don't
is
know.
the
I don't
thing.
know.
The
It's just so funny to me,
release
bro.
clauses are there or thereabouts the same. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to Nico Williams, I'd love to get Nico Williams. Nico Williams is at the top of my list. Nico Williams is somebody that I'd bring in right now
Mm,
if we could. That's I'll take that over anybody at the moment.
yeah,
Obviously, except for like Isak or Osimhen in the striker position. But
but
I'll
but then
take
but then look at what Aaron is saying. He said, look at Williams' goal record. Did you know that that guy has one goal in the league and one goal in the Europa League?
what Nico Williams.
Nico Williams, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he has one goal and whatever in the La Liga and one goal um in the Europa League. However, Nico Williams has shown that he can consistently score goals. He does it. He done it last season in the league. Go check his stats for last season. And on top of that, when he went to the Euros in Spain, bro. Like, are we really gonna sit here and say that Kubo is better than Nico Williams? Come on, guys.
I'm
Bro,
not saying
Nico
that.
Williams.
I'm not
No,
saying
no,
that.
but Nico Williams has played at a top level, bro. Like he scored in the final, bro. He scored in the final for Spain, bro. Like we can't be sitting here and being able to compare the
I mean,
two. Like
I, I,
I
I'm
think,
just I'm just playing devil's advocate because we need to look at these
okay,
players
fair
and
enough.
think, okay, are these guys gonna fill up Saka's numbers? Because I feel like both of these players will not fill up Saka's numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I think Nico Williams will. Kubo, I've still got to see whether he can. Do you know what I mean? I've still got to see whether he can. But the thing is, Real Sociedad have not been too good um this
So have
season.
Bilbao.
So that's the only thing is that maybe we're not getting to see enough of them because their teams respectively have not been too good this season. Do you know what I mean? So that's maybe the problem why their stats are so low. But even like, let's say for instance, let's just quickly go on to it. Yeah,
Mhm.
let's just get Kubo stats from last season. Yeah, let me just
Because
bring them up.
my fear before you go, just show it. My fear is that they are part of the problem, and I do not want a problem from another team that is just not
Yeah.
functioning right now. Because I'm not saying these guys are bad players, because clearly these guys are talented. Clearly, we've seen these guys be brilliant in their respective leagues and also in the international competitions. But consistency is key, and that's what we need in this team right now. And you know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not 100% fully behind these transfers, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sorry, that was someone on my keyboard. Um.
There you are.
What am I getting here?
We're gonna show Kubo.
Yeah, let me just get it. By the way, just looking at Kubo's stats from last season, they were dog shit, but we'll show it. Anyway. they were dog shit. They were
You
dog
know what's
shit.
funny?
Last-
You know what's funny? When it comes to goal scoring, Nico Williams' record was also pretty bad, bro. He was more of an assister than a goal scorer last season as well.
which I
So
don't mind. Which I
I
don't
don't
mind,
mind as
to be
well. I
honest.
don't mind as well. But
My personal
yeah,
opinion. But let's just quickly have a look. So let me show you Kubo
yeah.
stats
See,
first.
see, see. Look at what Aaron said. He is an assister, not as goal scorer. 12 goals in the last 3 seasons.
Okay, but we still like to see assists though. Like, why are we acting like we don't want assists?
Yeah, of course, of course. But for me, if we
Come
are
on,
gonna
guys.
buy someone like them, we need to complement those guys with someone like Osimhen, who can actually score high amounts of
Mm.
goals. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It could work, but
Well,
them alone is not enough.
this is Kubo's stats. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, man. This is Kubo's stats, man. So he has 7 goals and 4 assists in the league, and he's got 1 assist in the Champions League, and 3 yellow cards. So it's pretty much cooked.
Yeah, he's
Big
not
up to
that
him.
great.
That's from last season, by the way. That's from last
Yeah,
season.
I can see the amount of games.
Um,
41 games and 12 GA is insane. That's actually insane.
yeah, yeah, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. When it comes to Nico Williams, however, Nico Williams has in the league 5 goals and 14
Yeah.
assists, which is
See,
brilliant. We love to see it.
he is an
We love to
assister.
see it. That's 19. That's 19. That's listen. Let's have it right. That's 19 GA in the Prem, bro. That's 19 GA in the league. Do you know what I mean? So that's alone. That's 19 GA. We're looking at overall GA. We're not looking at goals and assists. We're not gonna be like, oh, but look at the amount of assists he got, but look at the amount of goals that he got. What's this? You know what I mean? We're not gonna do that, bro. Overall, overall, by the way, let's let's not act like this is not a good return, bro.
It
Overall,
is.
bro.
It, it
Eight
it's an
goals and
amazing
19
return.
assists, bro. In
It's an
eight
amazing
goals and
return. Yeah.
19 assists is a very good return in a season. That's 6 games in the Copa del Rey where he got 3 goals and 5 assists, and then 31 games in the Liga where he got 5 goals and 14 assists, bro. Like, that's a very good return, bro. That's a very good return for a player, bro. I'm taking that. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about everybody that's in here. But I'm taking that. Do you know what I mean? I don't
I
know
mean,
what's going
yes.
on with my thing, bro.
Me too. I would take him as well, but I feel like we need to complement this player with another player next to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he will not
But I
get the
think we're
same
gonna get
amount of
that though.
assists. Yeah, but he will not get the same amount of assists with him playing next to Kai Havertz. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not gonna happen, bro. We need
Okay,
a killer in front of goal if we want to play someone like Nico Williams next to him effectively. Because we can
so
buy him,
here's
he can play, he can look good in the eye, but will he be effective? Not as much. You know what I'm saying?
here's here's, here's the thing though, and I see Aaron's comment saying, like TK said, you need you need an elite striker. We're not getting that elite
Exactly.
striker in this window, bro. They've already stated that the striker is not the elite striker, the number one target striker is not coming in this window. So I've already taken that out of my mind. That's not going to happen this window. They already confirmed that, or it's been confirmed through Sammy Mockbell. Do you know what I mean? He's already confirmed that they're not planning to get a striker in this window.
Hmm.
In this window, it's mainly wide players that they're focused on. They're trying to get wingers, attacking wingers. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to get strikers. Striker is going to be in the summer. Which, listen, it is what it is. As long as we go and get the right guy or one of the right guys, I'm happy. But what we do need to do is we need to go and get somebody that's good on the wing, somebody that can score goals, somebody that can go, that you can play at a high level. It's hard to get that at the moment in the Prem, with everybody holding out on their signings or holding out on giving their players away, but it's definitely not impossible. You know what I mean? It's doable, especially with the money that we've got in T's words, shmoney that we've got.
Yeah, bro, we do
Like,
not
we
have
should.
money, we have shmoney. You know what I'm saying?
Man said,
Like,
man even did this. You're such a
yeah, the
fraud.
shmoney, bro. You know?
Man said, don't lie.
But it's true. We okay. Just to give context to the chat for the people that missed the last stream, we can spend in January up towards 100 million and still be good with the whole FFP situation. We will not even make a dent. Okay, so we can do this, And if we are still moving stingy after having such a bad summer transfer window, because let's be real, I think everyone in this chat agrees that we had a bad summer transfer window. And if we have another lackluster transfer window this season, then it just shows that this ownership is not ambitious, bro, this season. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Then they just prove their what they're worth again, bro, and that's just nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to because maybe this is wishful thinking from my side because I'm really passionate about this team. I really want this team to be good and be in high places. But bro, after having such an embarrassing transfer window, we need to rectify that by actually going out and buy decent players. And one of them is still Osimhen because he is 62 million. You cannot tell me that we cannot buy him this January when he is that cheap. He's actually that cheap, bro. And you know me, I love Galatasaray. I would love to see
Mm.
them win the Europa League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But for me, Arsenal is the most important thing. I would love for them to snatch Osimhen off their hands. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that, bro, because he is that cheap, bro. Come on, 62 million is Kubo price, and look at his numbers compared to him, compared to Osimhen, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you say we are linked with Kubo, 60 million. This guy's 62. You know what I'm saying? It's insane to me that this club is telling us again we're not focusing on striker, bro. It's bullshit to me. It's actually I just get pissed off talking about it, bro. Allah.
Listen, I agree. I'm mad as well because I wanted a striker to come in. I wanted us to get attackers. I wanted us to get strikers. But at the moment, the main reason why they're doing all of this is because of the Saka injury. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's the main reason why. So they're going to be focused on wingers mainly. But listen, if there's something that happens on the market, if Osimhen does become open, then bro, they might get him, bro. You never know. The window is not done until the 1st of Feb, bro. That's when it's done, bro.
it's true. It's true. But
Let's
yeah,
yeah.
it's just like I said before. The reason why I'm hammering this much since
Mm.
yesterday, his release clause dropped. He's not a 100 million player anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whoever gets the chance, Chelsea, Man United, they will snatch him. And I do not want that. Not only to improve us, but I also want to stop them from improving. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So that's how I see this Osimhen transfer in this situation.
yeah. No, fair enough, fair enough. I see what your where your struggle was at with this. And listen, that is a fair point. I fully understand that we need to get strikers, we need to get more attackers, we need to realistically we need to do open heart surgery on that attack, bro. Do you
Hmm.
know what I mean? Because there's a lot of pieces that are not up to scratch, not
Yeah,
consistent enough. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I understand that fully. But speaking on the defense, real quick, before we
Hmm.
wrap up, Kiwior linked to Monaco, man. This guy just gets linked to everybody, bro. This guy just gets linked to everybody. What's going on, man? What are these people seeing? Yeah. What are these people seeing that we aren't, bro? What are these people seeing that we
Bro,
can't?
I'm just hoping they keep seeing this. Okay, I do not know what they're seeing, but I just hope they keep seeing it. Okay, because the day that this guy leaves, I'm actually gonna be ecstatic, bro. Wallah, I'm actually gonna be ecstatic when this guy leaves. Actually,
Hey, listen, man. Big up to Kiwior, man. Big up to Kiwior. Um, you know what I mean? It was good. Thanks for the memories. Do you know what I mean? Thanks for the
yeah. Thanks for the bad memories, you piece of shit.
yeah.
I never forget that day that this guy got cooked by Bakayoko in the Champions League. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
god, that was an
Wallah,
embarrassment, bro.
and not even once, but fucking twice, bro. It was
Twice, bro.
actually
Twice.
insane.
Bro, he put the ball over his head, bro.
You know for the OGs out there, for the people that actually remember this,
I
you
know
remember
exactly.
FIFA
FIFA
Street?
Street.
Yes. Allah, bro. This
Oh
guy got
why?
cooked like FIFA Street, bro.
It was
He
FIFA
fell
Street
and
settings,
everything, bro.
bro.
Allah.
Off the wall, bro. Off the cage, bro. Off the
Yeah, yeah,
ball,
yeah.
bro. Wallahi, and then
Anna
it
and
back in,
everything,
bro.
bro.
Ah, mate.
Allah.
Wallahi, it was FIFA Street settings, bro. I swear,
Ay,
man.
ay, ay.
Ah, it was embarrassing, bro. That was bad, bro. I can't lie. I
Mhm.
remember that day, bro. I remember it. Um, freaking what's his name as well, man. Freaking me and Ash were there, bro, doing the live watch along. It was in the fucking game that we played, in the champs. And bro, when Bakayoko cooked him, yeah, I was like, La ilaha illallah. I don't think this guy can recover from this. I
And he
genuinely
never
don't think
did.
this guy can
And
recover,
he never did, bro.
bro. I couldn't. I didn't think he could recover from that, bro. That is that is mad. You know, a youngster putting the ball over your head, bro, and you're just looking at it like, hey, yo, what's going on, bro? Where did that ball go, bro? The ball just
Ay,
went
ay,
over
ay.
my head like that. Say
Wallah,
less,
bro.
bro. But he's linked with Monaco. I don't know what all these people are seeing in him. To be honest, I don't fully rate the guy too much. Um, and it is where it is. If he leaves, we would need to replace him because I don't think we got enough in there. Um, but that can be a summer job. Do you know what I mean? That can be a summer job. I
Yeah,
think right
I
now
think
we've
so.
got enough to handle ourselves until the summer.
Hmm.
But we definitely need to look at getting more attackers than getting in any defenders at the moment.
Hmm.
That's the key thing. We need to be looking at getting attackers way more than looking at the defense. Bund
Yeah,
the defense. Agree?
100%.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
bro, I don't understand. I don't know if people understand how actually solid our defense is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Even if we sell Kiwior, we still have Calafiori as a backup for Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? You know how insane that is because just to say one thing about Calafiori because you were you had a whole rant about him this stream because you said I'm almost at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost done with you. Blah blah blah.
Who's that?
Calafiori. That's what you said.
Yeah, I was getting a bit emotional, bro. I
Yeah.
can't lie.
For me, the difference between him and Merino is Merino plays in a position where he's used to, where he always played. This guy, in his first time in his career, he plays as a left back and has a way different role than what he's used to at Italy
Mm.
and what he's used to at Bologna. He's normally used to a back three, even. You know what I'm saying? Now he does way more running. Now he needs to think way more. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be that guy that uh, spreads the play sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is something that he's completely new to. So for me to cut him off straight away like this, I do not know if that's something I am going to do because I feel like this guy needs way more time. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a typical Pep Guardiola player who just needs a year to get settled to the team. You know what I'm saying? That's how what Calafiori reminds me of. So, but when he
Mm.
gets used to it, I feel like he could be a very, very good addition to this team. So, I'm not giving up on him yet. I feel like yeah, he needs to get used to everything new that we are telling him to do. So, there you are.
Mm. No, fair enough, fair enough. Well, listen, I do appreciate you for coming through, my broski.
Of course,
Um,
bro. Anytime.
I do appreciate everybody who is in here, man. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Um, how many likes are we actually on? Let me just have a look at that real quick before we
I don't even
dip
know.
out.
I'm by the way surprised that you didn't talk about Marmoush because we are linked with him as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but the links, I'm not seeing the links from anybody. Do you know what I mean?
Anyone reliable?
Yeah, bro. Unless I see a reliable person talk about it, I'm not talking about it, bro. Do
Hey,
you know what I
all I'm
mean?
saying is I wouldn't mind a Marmoush because that guy, not
100%.
only is he talented, that guy is a bad boy. He is an angry person. He is not a happy, oh friends, blah blah blah. No, he's not that type of guy. He is actually a ruthless individual, and I like those rough players. Just as Gabriel, because Gabriel is one of those guys that's just
Mm.
in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Marmoush just reminds me of that, bro.
Yeah,
So yeah.
listen, I'm all up for getting Marmoush. However, um I just like listen, right now I'm not seeing anybody that's reliable within the Arsenal space that's saying that we're getting him. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's the only thing. That's the only thing. Only thing we got is caught offside have said that we're leading the race. I'm like, bro, what does that even mean, bro? What does that even mean, bro? You know how many times I've heard we're leading the race and end up just leaving the race all of a sudden? We
Yeah.
just take the side door, bro, and just say, yeah, we're out of here, mate. Like, bro,
Because
it doesn't make
they
sense.
know our fan base will eat it up. That's why.
Yeah, those words, lead in the race, bro. They love to
Yeah.
put those lead in the race. I need some of these people to come out, Fabrizio Romano, to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Not freaking caught offside. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Let me just double check it because I was gonna double check that actually. Let me just double check that 1 second, guys.
Yeah, I looked at it as well, but I forgot already, bro. 32 likes. Let's get to 40, guys. Come on.
Guys, if we can't get to 50 likes, bro. If we can't get to 50 likes, guys. Come on, man. Team news and ticks, yeah, 100%. Team news and ticks is up there, man. Team news and ticks, Hand of Ozil. What else is there? Freaking Fabrizio Romano, Sammy Mockbell, David Ornstein, obviously Ornstein Bomber. You know, if David Ornstein said it, get ready, man. It's happening. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
If David Ornstein says anything, it's a wrap. That's happening right there.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
He's on the payroll. We all know. We all know this
yeah.
guy's on the payroll, bro. Of
Hey,
course he gets the
Ornstein is
first.
there, bro. Ornstein is the guy, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah,
For
bro. Of
Arsenal
course.
news, right, he's the guy. But anyway, apart from that, guys, um, make sure to they just put something out about Arsenal. Not great news. What's happened? What have they put out about Arsenal?
Hyper. Look at what Hyper said. Smash the like button if you prefer Lambo over Toyota. Yes, listen to him. If you like Lamborghinis over Toyotas, smash the likes.
An unknown player. Team News and Ticks just put it out. An unnamed player is very close to agreeing terms with Arsenal, but a difficulty with a move comes with getting him out of the current club. Yeah, this is mystery German all over again, man.
Bro,
Wallah, I'm
yeah,
sick and
all
tired.
that mystery German, bro. All of that mystery German never came to fruition, bro.
And then some random guy, bro, is just in the comments. Who can it be? With hella question marks. Like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this guesswork, bro. Just
You
tell me
know
the
who I
guy's
think it
name,
was?
bro.
You know who I think it was? I think it was Julian Draxler, bro.
Bro, can you imagine? Arsenal linked with
Julian
mystery
Draxler.
German. Never linked before. Oh, wait. Nope, they have. It's Julian Jaxler, bro.
Yeah.
You get
And
linked
not
with
only
every.
Draxler, we had Gurkuf, we had Vlahovic. All these
Bro,
players, bro.
it's a disgrace. It is a disgrace that we're linked to this guy every single freaking transfer window.
Yeah.
Julian Draxler is back.
Hey, hey.
Benzema is coming to Arsenal. Fuck
Mm.
off, man. Fuck,
1 million a week. Benzema's linked with us, you know what I'm saying? Fuck off, bro. You know
fuck
what I'm
off.
saying? Hey, maybe it's Trent. Maybe we want Trent and Liverpool is just being, you know what I'm saying? It's just stopping us from getting Trent, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, if I ever got Trent from these Liverpoolians,
uh,
bro, these Scousers, bro. If I ever got Trent, bro, I'd never let him live it down, bro.
hey, we
I'd
will
never
take
let them
care
live
of
it
him,
down.
you know what I'm saying? We will not
Yeah, we'll
toss him
take
out when
care
he
of him.
leaves.
No worry, man. We'll teach him how to play football the Arsenal way, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though we're not doing it at the moment, but still, we'll teach him though. We'll teach him.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen. Big up to everybody who is tuned in. Big up to everybody who's watching. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. We are out of here, people. We'll catch you out on the next one. I'll be back tomorrow for Sardex Ash, which will be there tomorrow, of course, doing the predictions for the weekend games. But make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, people. Peace.